有吗？有了吧？啊，有嘞。
That's what you want to hear?
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
没错。
Are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
就是他新英文的，没有错。
Personal.
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny.
Ooh, damn.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here?
这是好兄弟会讲的话。
Stupid, reckless shit. Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom.
这是好兄弟之间会有的对话。那个
I'll
Who damn？
tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay.
他就是想带枪去，他就是想带。
All right, Susie can come.
他就想开枪。
That's what I want to hear.
他就是一个，他就跟我一样哦，能带枪我就一定要带枪哦。对。
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way.
对，而且每把枪都有名字。
As good as we can be after all these years.
他有帮他自己的枪取名字。
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
他有4把好兄
She
弟。
always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Ah, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police Marty better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
步枪。
Whatever, Sonny.
OK， 还有吗？你还有对话可以对吗？
So, Sonny, you still limping?
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces.
啊，
So yeah.
哦，所以我们的伤尼刚好是
Yeah, good to
刚好
hear
有一
that.
点点，
Fuck off.
对，脚有点行动不方便。
Can we go finally, or are you waiting for a big warm hug?
Let's get out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Lovely and peaceful as
好
always.
好暴躁啊，
Welcome back, Boss Bird.
好暴躁。还有吗？还有吗？
Can we go finally,
哦，
or
没
Let's
了。
get out of here.
要死！趁我还没有在这里杀了你，被关起来之前，我们已经搭档了漫长艰难10年，那是以前的。因为他现在只是非正式的帮我，直到我了结这个案子为止。马蒂性子急，拳头硬，但现在可靠。我觉得性子更急的好像不是马蒂，而是桑尼哦。对啊，然后拳头硬的部分，他们2个好像差不多。对啊，2个都是暴躁老哥，都很暴。对啊，很嘴，都很暴。好，不管怎么样，我都能指望他。尤其是涉及到枪的事情，那就是他展现真实自我的时候了。也是我不想挡他到的时候，至少不会再想了。OK。马蒂有个妻子叫劳拉，一位美丽又热心肠的掠食种啊！哇哦，掠食种，大家注意了，大家如果有看类似像动物方程式的话，对啊，那就是一个食肉动物跟一个一只鸡，跟一只鸡在一起。Hello， 大福安安。那我不知道他看中马蒂哪一点，但他能找到像这样的一个女人，也算是他几辈子修来的福分。你没被吃掉，真的是运气很好。对，你没有被吃的是运气是真的好。
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course.
马蒂很猛
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of
马克很
Zip's
帅，
coffee
马
and a
克是
hot
谁？
dog. I'm in. Ooh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay.
我也觉得他蛮酷
Let's
的，
go.
然后我也觉得蛮有趣的。
Sonny.
然后因为他是用动物拟人作为题材， 对，所以我就想说可以买来玩一下，然后 对我就可以买来玩一下这样。
It seems we can't avoid speaking to
而且
him.
它是对话游戏，我蛮少玩这类型游戏的。对啊，然后这款蛮吸引我的。
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
哦，怎么多了？哎，局长跑出来了，上一次还没有局长哎。我先看一下人物，我们刚刚多了一个新的人，多了一个这个奇普 H 墨菲，他是浣熊，性别男。特征：几年下来，这个昔日的老对头慢慢变成今天的好朋友。哦。 所以他们以前是老对头，然后现在是好麻吉。这个地方以其有独特的咖啡而经常闹出乱子而闻名。在蟑螂镇 ，what 的，附近开店，对店主的生命是毫无保障的。蟑螂镇，吓死我，真的是毫无保障。我们先跟局长，对，我看到。
Honestly, I have a really bad feeling about this.
我不知道，他叫蟑螂镇。吓死
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Blood Boil.
吓死人，
What was
吓
that,
死人，那个
Santino?
镇真的会吓死
Nothing,
人。
sir. What a lovely evening. Am
惊
I
呆了
right?。
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking.
嘿嘿嘿
Oh,
Be
it's
careful.
getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
Hello，打
That's
打
it,
碰，
boss. To serve
打
and
打碰，晚
protect.
上好啊！还有8号
Someone's in the
风球
neighborhood，and stop by
哦
to say，
还好我有
hi.
看到。
He's a cop
晚上
too,
好，
right?
安。
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a
他的咖啡
coffee,
时间
boss.
通
I
常都是
swear.
以
Oh,
通常是以
come
枪
on,
跟
it's New Year's Eve, and I
开
haven't
枪
seen
跟
my
斗
partner
殴
for
结
so
束。
long.
How
笑死了。
touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell
看在这个
out of
这样
my
说的
sight.
骨髓份
Have
上
a，lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck
尤其
off
是你
right
给我滚，
now, Santino.
赶紧给我滚！我好派哦，我们的局长好派哦。局长，你还有话
What
说吗
is？it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
局长真的超派，局长到底是在拍上？
We're leaving.
Stay safe.
I'm afraid.
Hey,
You won't, Marty.
哎，对，
I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
跳
We're
太快
leaving,
了。
sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man。他本来有东西可以问的，现在不能问了。
Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
这鸟很懂哦，肯定的。还有吗？还有吗？
I have a strange feeling that we'll meet again tonight.
Strange.
我也有这种感觉，他们两个会被抓进来
That's，weird. I was just thinking the same thing.
很有默契哦，这个很有默契哦。
I have a strange.
That's
Okay.
weird.
他们两个觉得他们两个会抓进来，因为去喝咖啡然后斗殴。我们局长又是一个名字无敌超长，卢修斯·威尔福德·布拉德布伊，男。局长是个传说，然而他很不待见我。没错，他刚超派。 他是我的顶头上司，是活生生的正义雕像。他坚韧无情，而最重要的是油盐不进啊！油盐不进。当然了，他是个种族主义混蛋哦，真的。刚刚有没有？刚刚他一个鄙视他们两个臭鸡，直接骂他们两个臭鸡。对，臭鸟吧，臭鸟。对。啊，不过我也不想待在这里等到他退休，否则我要亲眼见证混乱是否彻底将利爪式吞噬殆尽。OK， 好，那这边应该是都没有对话了，我感觉。
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly, they've used it as medicine once, if you must know.
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting too, Marty. Don't believe everything that's on these labels. You're not a little chick anymore.
Okay, Dad.
OK， Dad 哎，这种东西可以拿。哇哦，这是什么东西 ？OK， 我拿到一个新的东西了。还有东西可以拿吗？可以进去。不行。
This is the future.
It is? I'd rather drink the past then.
Huh? You mean a 12-year-old bourbon?
Hey, I'm not, but yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
好，我们应该是可以离开了。OK， 我们刚刚说要先去，我们先去喝咖啡吧，应该是这个。撒谎俱乐部是我们的主要景点，这是现实任务哎，还是我们先去找好妈吉
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back.
他有那个时钟哎，
My eyes lingered on the
你去
sign.
找好朋友，因为他的前面对话是先出现跳狗，然后才有喝咖啡。
Over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered
OK,
down coffee.
Dad.
The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
没错。哎呦，苍蝇人，大家有没有对虫虫会害怕的？那里有一个苍蝇人。
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Copper District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still
Wow.
alive.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown.
哇靠！
They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
哇靠！
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Hello， 燕妮，燕妮安安。
Zip is a tricky little son of a bitch. He always has been. But seeing this, I didn't know him to be like this.
Me neither, Marty. But maybe this
Hello，
neighborhood
草啊。
changed him. Or the city.
没错，
Maybe.
还有吗？
This makes the bile rise.
没错，我刚刚也是，我刚看到他们的对话，我也是，
Me too.
我吓烂了。好，老
If
轿
this
车。
wreck belonged to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him. So I guess it could.
It's sad that everything's rotting away.
It is. Especially a beauty like that.
Yeah.
Once this broken down old car was new and shiny.
没错，
Buy a broken down
你也快要
old
变成
car.
时代的眼泪了，张宁。煎饼之神。
Are
OK，
you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway.
我也是。
Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the
反正没看到剧
most
情
natural，
没有
connections
关
lead us
系。
astray. Who said that?
A natural born genius.
Yeah, right. That sign gives me the...
I'm not surprised.
That sign.
I'm
OK，
not surprised.
这里也没有对话了。
That sign.
I'm
对
not
啊，
surprised.
我就点到了。好，我们要跟苍蝇人对话喽。哎，它有老虫草哎，有2个。
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up,
他很会
Marty.
弹诶，他在弹那个贝斯。
Got you there, old
那应该
bird.
这个应该他拿的应该是贝斯，没错，这是贝斯。我之前有看有一个也很会弹贝斯的 YouTube， 对我看过
Even
他
though
拿
it's
这
a
把。
mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what? I envy you for that.
我要先缩小画面。好，那我先跟他对话好不好？我先跟他对话。我们赶快跟他对话完。
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even.
It's been even worse since.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest,
I do. We just open the ghetto.
your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
我不知道哦，大家注意哦。
Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Or he just doesn't want to talk to us. Which I can understand, considering how much...
Indifference is
不要
almost
管
as
虫族了
harmful, Sonny.。
安安啊，安安，微风吹吹。
I didn't say that.
I'm not indifferent. I just think...
It's never too late to.
I hope you're right.
I hope you're right.
Is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. And as...
I'd like to visit the Hive again.
Yeah, and when they welcome cops again.
Yeah, right. Is that the?
I
Okay.
think... Yeah.
Yeah.
没得看了，要对话了，对话喽
Hey,。pal. Can you hear me?
Is he?
I don't know. Maybe...
Or he doesn't.
That's also...
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing... You mean the light?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That depends on. Poor.
At least...
OK OK OK
Yeah,
OK OK，他没有什么太大的
There
对
used to
话
be
内容。
such-
that was...
I.
Well, since Zip became...
啊，我跳超快，我不小心把它跳
That's
烂了。
right.
我可以再看一次吗？
Town always gives
哎，
me
那个就是蟑螂阵哎，那个虫草就是蟑螂阵哎
It's。not open.
old memories.
We used to live here a while with my mother. There used to be a small.
How could we turn it into a slum?
Good
然后那
question.
个是吉他是不是？好 OK，我们赶快进店里。
The place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
刚刚都用手遮起来了。OK， 我们看不到他了，我们看不到他了哦，看不到他了。我们进店里了。
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Thanks, boss.
Kids these days and their crazy music. What would old M.B. Davis say to this garbage?
我可以换歌吗？可以耶。哦，咬我一口，宝贝。啊？这个就是一开始我在我侦探所的音乐啊。OK。好，我们还是换这个好了。好，比较轻松一点点。
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
That's right.
Someone once said that everything's backwards in Clawville. The beer's always warm.
啤酒总是热的，咖啡总是凉的。
Well, I guess I'm starting to understand what he meant.
啊 ？Why？
Someone once said.
Why？ 这个我不懂。菜单。
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I?
对啊，
If I
温
don't
啤酒
eat
超
meat,
难喝
why would
的
I。eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all
不过
your
当你所有羽毛
feathers
掉
or
光，
you try to bite off
或
your
者有一
own
天你
leg
打算咬
one
断自己的
day.
腿的话，
Ooh, a nice pancake with
哇
hemp seed, chocolate.
用大麻、巧克力和黑洋葱做的美味煎
Somebody
饼
pull，my beak off.
哇哦！
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
哇哦，我好想，突然间好想吃吃看啊！哇哦！
Ooh, maybe a peanut souffle with faux meat.
Oh, stop it, Marty, before I get sick.
Ugh, you're just a boring old man.
I'd rather be boring than dead. I wouldn't eat here if my life depended on it.
不会啊，我们想要吃一下刚刚那个大麻黑巧克力的煎饼，我还想吃吃看呢。
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that
赞啦
balloon with it.
Oh, yeah.
我妹妹跑出来，
So that's
没有
why
错
Zip remodeled.
说到
the
大
whole
麻，
place.
我妹妹就
We
跳出来
had
了。
to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how
给
nice we
吃，
are,
对啊，可
I'd
恶。
almost hate
可
ourselves.
是我们等一下要办案呢，我们好像也不能现在就开课，等一下就会，
What's that smell?
等一下就没办法那个了。
I don't want to know.
Zip once had Marty do the dishes because he tried to take off without paying. That was one of
还敢
the
吃
best
饭不
days
付
of
钱
my
啊？
life.
还敢吃饭不付钱？好，我们可以跟西普
He
对话。
sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
You think he might know something about the case?
He knows almost everybody in this city. At least he used to once. Let's see if he's still
哇，他这么厉害
does.，
几乎认识所有人。
When I first arrested him, he was barely 14 years old. I was a rookie cop. Who
哇
thought
哦
we'd end up
哇哦，他好年轻，他第一次被逮捕就14岁，一个年轻的罪犯，
Hello, boys. Now get the hell out of here while I'm asking
他
nice.
好凶啊！
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
他超派，
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing
可是外国的他们的餐厅，不管是哪，他们的柜台下面确实都会藏一把枪，然后也会有一
We
个
haven't been anywhere.
那种一个
yet.
可以马上联络
But
到
we're
警局
going
的按钮。
somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere.
我看蛮多外国的
Tell
电影
me,
好像都是
how
都
much
有
do。you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years.
他的感激就是不要再拆他的店了，好好
But
笑
now,。he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird, bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the
这
city.
牌，
Nobody ever knew
这
him to
牌
be like this.
喝
Weird.
水，
Yeah, weird.
他喝水
You，
有
think
我
it's
看到了
about，a
我
lady?
看到。
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost
这
much?
牌，你刚下班，
Favor,
骑慢一
like
点
the
哦
good，old days.
注意安全，
Okay, I'm in.
注意安全好吗？ 还有咖啡勾勾安安。哎，我可以询问他问题，先问。我要问他，我问他这个一本好了。
So Ibben's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
哦，在
You're
大捷
one
运
to
是不是？
talk,
好哦。
by the way.
Huh? Why?
嗯 ，Why？ 撒谎
Have
俱
you
乐
ever
部。
been to that place?
Of course, 100 times.
Of
Everyone who
course.
matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a
哦，
different
有点
name
身份
and
人
a
都会去，
different owner.
Business affairs, right?
那是一个感觉撒谎俱乐部是一个很高档的地方
I。don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
那表示他也是很有身份地位的哦。
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
没事啊，月晨
What woman is
累
it,
了就
man?
睡觉啊
No, Zip. I mean, really
累了就休息。
dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball.
没有
How
错，
dangerous do you think
累了
she
就
is?
休息。
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
After you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
他之前叫人家毛球哎，
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep
他们
comes.
也是很
And
嘴，
what are your plans? Dying behind
他们也
the
是很
bar?
嘴。
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
他也是很嘴，他们也是嘴烂的。
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if
真
you
的啊
ask me.
他们真的是在嘴，他比看谁的嘴巴比较
Landed on the
比较会
stage
讲
of。the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
She's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club.
Bam!
But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibben's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibben's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibben not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
国资讯量突然间变得好庞大，多了好多人哦。
Dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One.
一个，对啊，好像不止一个哦。你好像之前把人家店拆了哦。
Okay, okay. Whatever you need.
Mhm.
Just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
You sure talk.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
一个吃饭不付钱，
Zippy,
一
don't
个
be
把人家
so
店
hard on
拆了。
yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me.
这两个好像也是很麻烦的人物。
What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
What's this no insect?
Okay.
What client?
That's it.
OK， 来看一下刚刚收集到的情报，我们看一下有没有东西还可以点的，好像没有了。哎，这有个东西， 涂鸦，
inside.
这是什么意思 ？FKKK the king。啊？
Well, that's a good question, pal.
是什么？有人知道这个是什么意思吗？什么什么什么？什么什么什么什么 go？ 什么什么全部？全部然后怎样？这脏话是不是？然后这是 fuck。哦。OK。Hello， 阿嬷，阿嬷，阿嬷安安啊，阿嬷。好啦，那我们应该是没东西可以点了。OK， 我们来看一下我看好多新东西啊。他曾是百万富翁、歌坛红人，后来在一本赞助下，他成了那里老板。然而他在此之前经历，人们就知甚少。他真的很神秘呢，他真的很神秘呢。我们的委托人，他最近行为奇怪，好像打算金盆洗手，开始过一种简单而快乐生活，而本身不是什么问题，这不像他的风格。可是好像有一些很强、很厉害的黑手党，到一个点的时候，他们就想要金盆洗手，就是不再干这一票了，因为他们也不愁吃穿了，就想要安定的过生活。对啊。可是好像通常都不可能的，对啊，人在江湖混，哪有说抽离就抽离的？这是我们刚刚认识的哦，这是好麻吉，我们的 Morphy， 几年下来，这其实慢慢变成新的好朋友。OK， 这个看过了。他也是个相当有用的警察线人。没错，人都会老。几年前，奇普还在给一本跑腿送信，那时候他就已经是警方线人了，所以他可能一直在为两边做事。卑鄙的小混蛋，哇哦，卑鄙的小混蛋，还会鞋匠区也被叫做虫草或蟑螂镇。它曾经也是利爪市的一部分，但随着后面被隔离的贫民窟，全市98%的昆虫都会被迫生活在这里。哇，98%，基本全部了吧？啊，目前利爪市面临最大的威胁便是虫草暴乱。我也很怕虫突然间暴动了。啊，这样的暴乱已经多次将这座城市逼到内战边缘。对啊，好恐怖，我们不用去那边吗？我不知道呢。昆虫没人权，但是我也很怕，没错，我也很怕。剩下2趴应该是蝴蝶吧？蝴蝶昆虫人。在肉食战争以及随之而来的经济危机爆发不久了，即893年，一场大火几乎摧毁了整个利爪市。这场大火源于蜀景区，即便是泰姆士河，也无法阻挡其蔓延。它如同地狱火一般，火势过后，整个城市几乎被烧为平地。哇，太会烧了吧！这是他们刚刚说的肉类替代品，对，肉类替代食品的出现，使降低了整个坏世界肉类消费、掠食行为及同类相食行为的可能。这些产品如今很流行，不仅深受掠食种的欢迎，好绕口，掠食种的欢迎。而且其他各类的动物也不会青睐。你的好妈吉好像蛮爱吃的啊，你们的马蒂好兄弟好像蛮爱吃那个替代品的。米克斯是伊本韦斯勒最臭名昭彰的爪牙之一。他因残忍的本性获得了许多恐怖的绰号。 桑尼和马蒂以前和米克斯有过交集，而他们也费了不少力气才得以保全性命。大爆，太厉害了吧？那也是表示他很强，是不是？那这边应该也是没东西了。好，我们要出去看那个苍蝇了。我们要出去看那个苍蝇。Holy shit!
Let's pray to the gods we'll never have to work here again. Do you remember that case with that fly called
Great Wild One.
Let's pray to the
OK， 好，我们赶快，可以赶快离开这个地方了。撒谎酒窝，我们会来这里。
Yee, my condolences, pal. I see you're clean.
安，花笑
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
等到国外，现在很多蛋白质补充都是虫。
But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an
哇，
exotic.
他也太会闻了吧！
An impala?
他也太会闻了吧！他闻个2下，
That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much.
他闻个2下就知道人家是什么东西了。
Better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
True. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
他是不是有洁癖啊？我们的马蒂是不是有洁癖啊？
My wife took all.
我这些东西拿过了，应该没有什么新的东西可以让这里应该没有新的东西让我点了吧？
The old days.
有新的对话，
You know, I miss him sometimes.
多了人就有新的对
The
话。
hype? Us as celebrity cops?
地毒机，
The work, the buzz, the phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job.
我也这么觉得他
Of
是
course
气
you
毒机
pick。it up every clucking time.
闻个2下他就知道
Sure，it's healthy to enjoy
他就知道
Hey,
人家
no
的
healthy animal
人家是什么
becomes a
物
cop
种，
in
然后
Clawville.
什么香什么香味的，那他也太屌了。
It's like it wasn't even us.
You're not becoming.
No, I mean, we were suckers for sure, but...
I still know what I want.
And what do you want, Marty?
A lovely wedding and a long honeymoon. Laura deserves it. And I also want Bloodboil's job.
A rooster's never gonna be police chief, Marty. Not at this time. Not in this place.
Thanks for putting me in my place all the time. I hope you don't call me again for another 5 years.
It's like it wasn't...
You're not big.
No,
Okay.
I mean, we were suckers for sure, but... Look...
这里会不会有什么？
Yeah, the wild gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a
哇哦
weird kid.
新的对话，
Ain't
新的
surprising.
资料。
My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream. Those guys made
没有啦，他有那个
The
了，
city rose from the
他有
ashes
另外一
of
半
great
了，
fire.
Yeah, but look
而且他的
at
另外一
now.
半是掠食
And
种。
what would have become of you if you had
我不知道那个他另外一半是想吃他还是想怎样的，
happy?
储备粮食，
Perhaps.
他现在是准储备粮食。我们的马蒂是准储备粮食。
Who's that shaggy creature?
That's M.B. Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is. I didn't know you used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it.
OK，
Man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
Sure.
Shut up, Marty。
Just a bunch of use. I'm gonna I suppose two.
嗯
I suppose 2 shots was enough for today.
OK，
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
这是谐音梗吗？
Marty, I thought about it.
他真的考虑过去蟑螂镇
Why
啊
am？I not
Wow.
surprised?
太狠了吧？真的假的？你再想一
When
下
was
呢
the？ last time you've slept in your bedroom?
I don't know. I'm not sure I'd even recognize it anymore.
桑尼，
You're hopeless, boss.
I guess you're right. Nothing interesting in there.
OK，
Have you started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so clock that.
Huh. Pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty. I can't even remember the last time I used it.
密点。之中最具有影响力、最富有四肢动物形成的里面，这个是他们刚刚说的那个四荒神吗？四荒神，对的，荒野绅士。一个只有鸟类居住的国家，这是一个风景如画，由民主议会统治的现代化地方，它与2大洋街他们有发生过那个肉食大战时期耶，哇哦，那他们还活着，真的是不简单呢，他们没有被克掉耶。皮革和皮草层是高端时尚的象征，但现如今，尤其是在利爪市，真皮革皮草已经相当少见。穿这类衣服并不完全违法，前提是你买得起。但说的委婉点，这样是相当不体面的。OK， 所以现在很贵，是不是？然后我们可以跟我们的老伙计儿。
You know, this city's outgrown us.
不简单的，鸡肉这么好吃。
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted
你看，
air.
对啊，鸡跟鸵鸟不会飞，他们2个还在。
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
A long time ago, when
Yeah?
完了，我
it's
跳
not
过
the
了。
case anymore. Animals are eating each other out of pleasure. It's a poison. They're losing their minds.
Sonny. We just got old. That's all.
It's not that simple, Marty.
If
他
you
刚刚超
say
不耐
so.
烦的，他刚那个表情
Maybe
超
I'm
级
just old.
超级无敌不耐烦
And
的。
while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on.
我们马蒂就是一个一直不停的在，我们马蒂就是一个对过往还是有点怀念的人，不是马蒂啊，是桑尼。然后马蒂他就是觉得就只是变老了，然后没错，因为时代在变，那怎么了吗？怎么了吗？你不要一直对。
You're getting older, Marty. You look like shit.
Gee, thanks.
I thought angels don't grow old.
Leave it, will ya?
Sure. Boo-hoo, huh?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I was just thinking about, what the hell are we looking for anyway?
Jeez, old bird. You want to look around, remember?
No, I mean figuratively.
Oh, well then it's a good question. Hanged if I know.
Thanks for your help, partner. It's a pleasure to work with you again.
Ah, don't mention it, boss.
完全没有给任何意见跟方向。
Why are you staring at me?
I was just...
Gee.
No, I mean...
Oh. Don't mention. When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Whew, that was a
没有
wild
错，
night.
Yeah.
日子还是
You
要
know,
过。
Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
Have you been there before?
哎
Never.
，B 卷变了，
You know, it's not
大家有
my
没有注意到
style. It's too fancy for me.
他们的 B 卷
I'm
变
more
了？
like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
我们要进入
That'll be
主
exciting.
线核心的
Let's
对
just
话了吗？
stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
So she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or
他怎么
maybe
变回来
there's
了？
more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of mainly in Averia, way before Clawville.
这是小鸡警员，它是个侦探游戏，
Sounds good.
侦探然后对话类游
Cheap
戏。
Pulp Fiction book.
Yeah.
对，没有错，两只机警探一直嘴人的故
Little
事。
bird's worth saying hi to.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Just like looking into the mirror.
哦，他是老鹰诶，这只是老鹰诶，这个 Phil 嘛是老鹰诶。
The old hawk.
Just like look. Well, well. If it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia.
哦，他也是侦探诶。
Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
你就是啊，你就直勾勾的站在那边一直看我
Half
们
of。that legs, angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out.
哦，他也是有目的来的哦，感觉。照他们这个对话，感觉他来这里是有目的性的。
We'll be back.
哦，进入了吗？啊，怎么了？怎么了？刚刚那个过场是干嘛来的？啊、哦，多了2个陪同。哦，一本来嘞，我们那个老大，看一下线索。哦，他果然也是有料的。Phil 嘛，是我来自利爪市以前的认识一位老朋友，他是这个城市最好的私家侦探之一，而且和大多数的私家侦探一样，他也经常惹上法律纠纷。不过在利爪市，他是我为数不多可以信任的家伙。哦，他是准啊，他是准，特征普普通通，很容易被忘掉的货色。我的老乡也来自阿维亚。OK。
Just one more thing.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
You know,
没
I
错
couldn't，figure out this Natasha woman. Even when I worked
阿妈很会看。
And the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves. And don't leave your guns out of reach.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
Welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old fart.
应该是没对话。那我们好像可以直接的偷看一下。
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
The memories are returning.
Geez, just spare me the dirty details.
哦 ，OK。
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
我按到海报了。
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yep. That's him, the big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided. Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady
你还敢
companion.
收别人，你连那个路易斯的名字都记不住。
I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint, the usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough.
他也是一本那
How
个
can I help
那个
you?
老鼠老大
I've
也
got a few
是
questions,
很
if
会
you don't
鸡
mind.
蛋里挑骨头。
I'm at your service.
Holy shit！ 哦，我还以为是一堆东西
Nice
可以
bunker
问。
you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
哦，直接直捣黄龙了吗？那我就直接问喽。
Look, detective. If you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
啊，
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
哦，好凶哦！那个看起来像乌鸦的那个奥利维亚，好派啊！
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
哎，我多了一个盘问呢。哦，我多了我可以盘问了。哦，我真的是乌鸦哎！哇哦！ OK， 开始盘问。
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
OK。狡猾。OK。
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
哦。守口如瓶，狡猾多疑。地方属于您吗？他说过了。OK.
You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
哇，又扣了。
Don't you find these messages dangerous?
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone could see it on the street. I'm sure you know they painted it on the wall.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's unpleasant but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan. Nothing more.
Jealousy can be dangerous.
Yeah, most crazies are harmless.
You know that firsthand?
Anything else?
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
哦，我可以丢直球了吗？黑帮老大和小猫咪，怎么认识的？
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
You do that.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So,
我这个好难盘哦，这个人真的好难盘哦。
when was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah, the millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Goldtown. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
哭了，这次没有满的。
Thank you for your time.
刚刚前面被扣了2次。
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
哦，看表演时间。这样，你被打动了是不是？ 他的眼睛真超大的。哦，晕船了。
Sonny.
晕蓝。
It's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon.
哦，他竟然可以直接叫那个黑帮老大去拿酒哎。
End the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks.
敲3下，顿一下，再敲3下。好。
I'll be waiting. Go before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being.
Hello， 秋秋。
Like light.
好的，好的，先说晚安的温水 ，OK。先跟你晚安。先晚安。
I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
他真是晕烂了。
But I was a cop. And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
笑死。他肯定是遇上麻烦了，我也是，你有大麻烦了。哦，先说。啊，这是他的那个吗？
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of.
他的眼睛瞪老大了。
I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
还有吗？
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how.
这里的剧情是不是很适合烧里烧气？我觉得那只猫咪讲话已经够烧了。镜子。
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but you know, that's a very good question.
It's a
I
good
was just trying
question.
Oh, really? Well,
So
I'm sorry.
I'm
Don't mention
sorry.
it.
OK， 他手上有一个吊灯也是可以看到，那我按下去掉下来。
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you
他
know.
讲话都会有很像这样的尾音，我觉得好
Oh, that's charming. Thank
都
you,
会给
detective.
抑扬顿挫的感觉，真的是好听的，让我觉得好。OK，
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it.
你也是
Rare
很危险的这想
dangerous
法。
combination. This woman.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
烧
I
也烧
hope
去
it
了。
doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
夹一下嘛。
You are a funny guy.
You are funny guy。
Lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay.
没关系，我们等一下看有没有线索，我再亮念。
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
嗯，
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
我们老桑尼。
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
哎，他会弹舌哎，我不会，我很想学弹舌。
Quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working and
完了，刚才说给你是会弹舌的烧母猫，
sorted in your
抱歉，
brain. Am I right?
我也很想要会弹舌
That's。a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear
我
often.
只会吐口水，我只会喷口水。哦，要开始了吗？要盘问了。哦，我们来看一下他的那个 Natasha。Natasha 的确是个神秘的女人，而且她似乎也很 danger。不过，她肯定是遇到了大麻烦。问题是，这个麻烦的根源是她，还是其他人呢？让我憋尿，我乱讲话，乱讲话，乱讲话，我盘问他，
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that.
可以再轻一点
Must
吗
be？careful.
好
Every，part of her oozes danger.
我刚刚太用力了，是不是 ？OK， 他非常的自信，好吗？我们的娜塔莎非常的自信，那我想必须用更自信的发言，让他信任我。OK，
It's a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time.
对不起，但我笑到发疯
Stage still
I'm
calls
sorry.
my name.
不好意思让你
And
笑
I
出来了，我
perform
下次会
just
再
a
加
few
油。
times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
我不要，我不要听，我不要听。这房间很高雅，你的房间也是。这地方很高雅，你的房间也是。我是他直接说他的
The picture on the wall
他
is
墙上的照
quite
片。
daring.
Oh Only if you knew how old I
你要
was
听
at
才
the
能进步。
time.
好的。
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy.
Come on, don't be shy.
How old were you?
哦，他那个
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me. What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler?
You should be more specific. What do you want to know?
What do you want to know? 哎呦，我被扣了啊！靠！高冷。哎呦！
How did you meet Ibn, if I'm not too intrusive?
Of course you're intrusive, but I guess that's an occupational hazard.
Well, yes.
I was a dancer here in the club, in Anita Jenkins' chorus. When she was in a good mood and allowed it, sometimes I even did her vocals for her, although she thought I was an upstart little whore.
Little whore. OK。你没发现你的爱人的活动跟这个会，我没发现啊。
How does Ibn treat you nowadays?
Like a prince treats a princess. Maybe that sounds like a cliche.
A little.
He holds me in the hollow of his hand. He always has. He's never hurt me. He couldn't. Recently, he's been a bit distracted and nervous, but there's heavy weight on his shoulders right now. That's why I didn't want to burden him with any of this.
Oh.
Distant and nervous. Could you elaborate?
Ibn is devoted and attentive. He sends someone every hour to ask me if everything's all right. But I can't even remember a time when we were together. Just the two of us. Recently, he spends a lot of time here and in other clubs. When he's with me, he's nervous and preoccupied.
Why is that? Don't you think it's strange?
I don't think it has anything to do with the threats. It started earlier.
Any idea?
为什么他那个 earlier
None.
要
Maybe it's stress.
要这么的？
Ibn's working on doing more and more of business legally. That's kind of hard for someone like him.
Is he trying to get himself out of the underworld?
Maybe.
That's interesting. Thank you. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not
讲
a
话要
threat.
勾魂。
It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word
That's
should
it.
be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall. In giant
完蛋，你那个讲话可以讲快一点，我想上厕所。
Thank you for your honesty.
OK， 我先上一下厕所。 对，我回来了。OK， 好，然后，
No one's ever seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
That's one of the most curious things. Eben has men everywhere, literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley. But no one saw anything.
One of them could be the culprit.
哦，内
Eben
鬼。
phases animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe?
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of insane miracles and miraculous insanity.
What poetry. Did you ever think about writing a book?
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn too much about myself.
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police Pulp Fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
You enjoy it?
Oh, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
Just a little. 哦，加烂，好。所以作案者既不是粉丝，也不是内鬼，你怀疑谁呢？问他的。
Dark shadow from the past? An ex-lover? A husband, maybe?
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to put it.
我好像选的很对
I'm
哦
a。curious kind of fellow. So?
I've never been married, and I don't really have any serious
你感觉得
relationships
出来
before
哈，感觉得
Hobart.
出来哈，
A more
没有正
dangerous,
经的
not
爱情关
serious
系。
relationship, maybe?
我懂了。
I've never been with anyone long enough for them to hate me.
Love is just
像他
another
这样
face
子
of
这样子
hate.
骚里骚气的讲话，我觉得想要一个正常的爱情关系也是偏难的。
Were you on the run?
No, Mr. Featherland. I came to Clawville with a clean slate, and I'd like to believe it will stay that way.
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler, the biggest mob boss in Clawville? Yeah, good luck with that. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets.
Okay.
Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
哦，
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
干嘛？
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
哦，
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and
Whatever it takes?
not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
我觉得我问的蛮准的、啊，怎么才60%？可恶，气死我了！虽然很简短，但总说明了很多事情。OK。
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here?
哎，它的尾巴会动哎。
It's something I keep
它的尾巴会动。
I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without...
他讲话调2倍速。
I knew you would understand.
对啊，他就在那边讲话，对啊，这样子超级慢，然后他加尾音，他讲话变超级无敌慢。
And don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
人可以瘦都比你快。哎呦，他可以问很多东西。
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia.
还是我们请 K，
of our leader.
大家荣幸请 K 先生来跟他对话一下吗？
Here? No, absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
加好多东西哦。
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves, and whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
他还有很多事情可以问。
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one. May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, the 11th.
他说今晚是跨年夜，
Yes, I do.
要多直都可以，是不是？
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that
所以
doesn't
说，
mean they don't love
所以说我们的
however
桑尼想要多直都能多直了，是不
Real
是？
answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
So this message.
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny, but if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
You're a real angel. Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even
open
stand
的吗？
up, but Olivia doesn't
原来我们的
have
Natasha 这么
If she
open 的
let
吗？
Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
OK， 好，问完了。
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does.
Mr.
More than a
Featherland.
little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
我是很想要了解剧情的，但是我觉得我快要扛不住跟他对话了。他那个语速可不可以再加快个 1.25 倍？
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry, I've never smoked.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work too. But I promise that next time we meet,
好听是很好
I'll bring
听，
you a box
但
of
是
matches.
拜托你再讲快一点点就好，一点。
No trouble at all.
还有吗
Do you have a...
？OK， 没了
I'm
没
sure
了
it was-
啊。OK，
This woman's aware of...
好。娜塔莎很害怕，而且看起来不像是装的，但她并没有把所有的事情告诉我，而我不喜欢那样。没事，没错，我也不喜欢，因为跟他对话实在太久了。那还要请回家周末度假，我总是要看一些东西。要是平时，我肯定很难前往，但看来这个案子，我心里有点开始有些担心。哦，送给娜塔莎的威胁消息，或者说娜塔莎，或者说是威胁性的，其实很简单，娼妓。虽然很简短，但总之说明了很多事情。他直接骂他鼻血。哦，他来自北部的斯托莫尼亚沙皇俱乐部沙皇独斯托莫尼亚沙皇独裁国 ，OK。他的家族不得不逃离那个地方。后来，当娜塔莎来到利爪市时，他已经不是个孤儿了。OK， 画面好看，没有错，是很好看，没有错。但是，对哦，这女人我很感情。我以那些威胁不可能是他背后搞鬼，但不意味着他就不是一本的情人。男人嘛，有权有势了，对不对？有权有势了，总是会搞一些对不对？而且像你家还是利爪市超级大黑帮，对不对？他想干什么就干什么，没有人阻止得了他。哇哦！狐狸王是法鲁克王朝的第3位成员。尽管利爪市只是个小城邦， 暗骑国王或者四中去进耳朵之一。哎呦 ，OK， 好了，你房间应该没有什么东西我可以。哎，有书，我拿一下。还怎么吃人家眼睛？哇哇，好吃吗 ？OK， 应该是没东西的。我拿到了一个什么？我拿到他家的钥匙。这什么声音？你为什么？
妈了！
他那个录音是不是？录音档是不是损毁啊？
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
你最好是
Take this and examine it
你
closely.
最好是你刚刚那个眼睛放超级无敌大，你刚刚在说啥？你再想一下。
This is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay. Didn't say anything.
笑死了。
The truth is, Ibn's a dirty bastard, but he's likable. It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
Maybe there's more to it than simple wild love.
Who knows? Animals commit the dirtiest of deeds for wild love.
You've got a point.
Wonderful girl. Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
That's funny. I swear I've heard that before.
To be honest, me too.
So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude, yeah, he's got that. Most of the time, I think that's all he's got.
Hey,
Who is this woman anyway? She's like Ibn's shadow. Nobody knows anything about her.
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but it's worth keeping an eye on her anyway.
More women, more trouble.
You already fantasizing?
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her. Anyway, the pussycat would have already torn her to shreds.
Could be. Take care of yourself, old bird.
You're one to talk.
好的，你也晚安，你也拜拜，拜拜。
Take care of yourself. Hey, Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
unfortunately, I don't know, Big Face.
好，大家开始回呛了。
Even if I
我们
did.
调酒师开始反击了。
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs?
Have a good night, Longface.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
多新的对话吗？好像没有哦。
Remember that?
You're an idiot.
他们是不是换位置站了？哎，生态有东西可以捡吗？说真的，这个画面黑白。